The next part of this unit is determining whether a set is closed or not closed. And the way we do that is you test all four operations in each of the sets. So for this one, the set of positive numbers, first I'm going to test addition. And for addition, no matter what two positive numbers you add together, like 2 plus 3, you're always going to get a positive number. So addition is closed in this set. Subtraction. Subtraction is not going to be closed because if you subtract a large number from a smaller number, you're going to get a negative. And in order to tell if that set is not closed, you just need to find one exception where it doesn't work. So it's not closed in subtraction. Next is multiplication. And any two numbers you multiply together, you're always going to get a positive number. So that is going to be multiplication is closed. And next, division. Division, any two positive numbers, there's no negatives. It's always going to be positive. So division is closed. For the set of positive even numbers, addition, any two even numbers you add together, like 2 plus 4, you're always going to get another even number. So that's closed in addition. Now, for subtraction, subtraction is not going to work because if you do something like 2 minus 4, you're going to get a negative. So that's not going to work. For multiplication, even numbers, any two even numbers you multiply together, always positive and even. So multiplication is included. And division, you're not always going to get a positive even number because if you did something like 6 divided by 4, that's going to be 3 over 2, and that's not going to be an even number, that's 1.5. So division is not included. For the set of integers, integers are any whole numbers, any negatives, 0, and all positives. So for addition, it's always going to include this is going to be addition including, because you're always going to get an integer when you add anything. Same thing with subtraction, it's going to happen. Even if it's negative, it's still an integer, so subtraction is included. For multiplication, same thing's going to happen. Any integers you multiply together, you're still going to get another integer. So multiplication is included. The one exception for this rule is division. Division, you're not always going to get an integer, because if you did something like 6 divided by 4 again, that's 1.5, which is not an integer. So division is not included. For the set of all real negative numbers, for addition, any negative number, so negative 3 plus negative 2, you're going to get negative 5, and it's always going to say negative. For subtraction, it's not. Because if you do something like negative 2 minus negative 3, the double negative is going to turn positive, and that's going to get you 1. So it's not included. For multiplication, two negatives, when you multiply them together, you're going to get a positive. So that's not included. And the same thing with division. If you divide negative by negative, you're going to get a positive. So the only one included is addition for that one.